team, my panel, my guides, they do such an awesome job. Of course, welcome in. Hello, Cream Crew. I have to remember to greet you. Anyway, it's Sunday morning. Hey, just woke up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I'm feeling myself. What were we gonna say? Oh my gosh. So I got on here to get the feels for reals for just me on goodbyes and just working ankles, because I was going to do like the whole you know how most psychics do just like their cards, or they just do like here down, or like here down. So I was like, which should I do that now? Should I start separating myself? Like, and so I got a couple of cards, and first the angle, working the angle from here to here, you know, like just start with the eyes. Like, just don't, cannot see me. I cannot see you. You cannot see me. They gave me the Three of Cups in reverse, or no, Three of Pentacles in reverse. I was like, that's starting to like dissolve yourself from situationships. And then later I got a clarifier after I did, like, you know, the full on, and they gave me the Ace of Cups, and I was like, that's so sweet. Okay, I'm fine, I'll do it. But the clarifier for the left side was or you know, like, was the Eight of Cups. And that's like, you know, you can decide to leave, but it was kind of like either way, it's you are okay to do it. It was just like unchanging. And but like that's a drastic difference between that messaging and the Ace of Cups. So I was like, hey, yay, you know, why not show up like full self, you know? But at the same time, I can still limit myself. Like the no chat feature is working awesome wonders. I like it. It's totally my personality. In fact, can I tell them real quick? Sorry, I just got a hangnail. Not really a hangnail, but one of those like side nail thingies. You see? Where the heck are you? You see that? It's not really, it's like on the crevice. So it's like partial nail. Who are you? What are you doing here? So you keep like trying to like finagle it out, and this is like the total wrong way to do it. Shall I burn it? I just Grace Jonesed it. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Grace Jones. She's not afraid of anything. What was I gonna say? Shit. I'm sorry. Forgot. Oh yeah, can I tell them? I was gonna tell you something. Forgot. Well, Angels of Love and Light, you'll remind me, because you do such a wonderful job of reminding me at times like these when it's important. Chat feature, yeah. Okay, so thank you. Oh, can I tell them though? Is it okay to tell them? I think it's okay to tell them, but you just like reaffirm. Penetration, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I can say, I could tell them right quick. Short story. Okay. Wait a second. Shh. This is moving in haste. Upright. Would I be telling them too soon? Three of Swords in reverse. No, like moving. Yeah, no, I can tell them right quick. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Not gonna hurt me. Not gonna hurt anyone. I just saw like these lingering body parts chopped off. I was like, oh, that's moving in haste. Okay, we'll just tell. Okay, let's just not make it, like, not drag it out. Like we're doing right now. Anyway, so there's another reader or two like that I don't mind like watching. I mean, I feel like it's safe. that there's no, I don't know. I just, I feel like we're okay. Better than okay. And so I started reading their comments. I was like, I wonder what it would be like if I had like a shit ton of comments, you know, on my videos. If I had like a shit ton of likes, or but more so comments. I wonder what that life would be like. You know, like, I not like, so I wasn't dipping into that person's feed to like like siphon their energies, or like be jealous or whatever. It was one of those. It was just like, I wonder what it would be like if I was like, if I had lots of comments on mine, like lots of feedback, different kinds of feedback. I just wonder what, like, what would that look like, you know? I never lived like that life in this lifetime, so I just wonder what it would be like if I didn't have a block on my system, if I was just you know, given accolades in real life, like for real. um I wonder what that would be like. You know, as I know I'm given accolades in just different ways, just like these twisted, weird, like undercover ways, but um to satisfy my human existence, what would that be like? So I started reading through their comments, and I was like, eh, eh. And I totally felt, because there was such an overwhelming feeling of under enthusiasm. Like I can't lie, I was a little disappointed. I and I was just not like disappointed, like the FOMO disappointed. I was more like, oh, I'm not really missing out on much. And as soon as I felt that, I was like, oh my God, did you turn into a prima donna? And it's not that. It's not that. And it wasn't like me talking like I had a chip on my shoulder. It was like, oh, that's what that's like. Eh. I'm not really missing out on much. So, you know, I I just don't know what, I don't know. Maybe it's different if I actually experience it, like, oh yeah, you know, but like I think the universe's multiverse is reserving like the triumphs, the like excitement for things that I would truly be excited for, not like, um oh, I got 4,300 comments on this video, like I don't know, I like the idea of it having the what is it, the what do you call it, the algorithm, like the boosting the shares and all of that, and the recommendations. I like the idea of it, but the actual comments, um it doesn't, at least from what I saw and a couple of readers that I personally like going to, just because um it's like a neighborly kind of environment, and I don't see any like particular issues with them, um where I don't sense any cumbersome, um like ill-fitted issues with them. And so when I see their comments, I'm like, they probably don't even enjoy it, you know, tending to them. It's kind of like snail mail, you know, you like junk mail, just like, oh gosh. And then, I mean, I get those random ones where they're trying to distract you. Um, and so it's just like, you know, I think I'm doing really well, because at this point, at this stage of my power and my energetics and my protection and all of that, those who come in and try to like f around, um like even electronically, they get the comeback, the feedback of karma. So it's like, who really does, you know, it's like, so it kind of works out in the end. I don't know why I'm sweating. I don't know who's, I'm sweating. You know, I told you I brush my teeth, wash my face, put on my like moisturizer, you know, just basic stuff. I didn't even comb my hair. I just let it down, and I put on a new slather of deodorant, and I, it's I'm sweating. What? Like, I didn't feel any sweating until now. Let's be real this morning. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. That's why, first off, working the angles. And number two, okay, that was just a little short story. Okay. Number two was, the goodbyes. The goodbyes. I want to know, did I say goodbye to the right people? I want to know if I said goodbye to the right, you know, if I made the right choices with, I know, because like there's certain energies coming back. I even, like, there was this one new reader that I was like, hey, you know, but then everything that person was saying was exact to whatever like my readings were. Plus like a couple of details, you know, things that I would not ordinarily tune into, but those kind of details, that was kind of a red flag. Like it was a red strip, like just a red flag, right, a little bit, where those kind of details that were accessed were reminiscent of people that fucked around with dark, you know, like just wasn't in, um still had ill energy tied to them, you know, and so and that's why they would access those particular things. I don't know how to describe it. I just know I'm fucking on point with that. That little clue. You don't ignore those clues. No, you don't ignore those clues. So I just let things be, until this person emphasized respectfully, you know, I'm telling you that to shut your mouth when this old energy comes back, because it will validate certain things that you were right. And it's like, wait a minute, you're okay. If that is your recommendation, and I've already said goodbye to energies that I know that there was strong issuance of like, get out, you know, and they come back and they want to deliver a message, but usually that message is through hearsay. It's not like a direct thing. So it comes through other readers because they're that much of a coward. And so that person was saying, this is something outside of my personal reading. So that person said to allow this person to talk, allow this person a forum to deliver this, you know, this message, that this validation point, that I was on point, that I was always correct. That's how I know. That's how I felt it was time to like just scoot them out. Like I know that it takes a lot for me to like say goodbye to certain people, but there are certain instances where it's like it's a make or break thing. There's certain things that I am able to pinpoint now where I don't give like a strike one, strike two, strike three. You are out. Giving, like, when it escalates, there's certain things that escalate to a level where it's like you're out. And so I did that with a particular reader. And I don't feel like any remorse for that. I don't feel like any, except for the fact like I just want to check myself on this. Like, was I triggered in it and then I just flicked her off? Or is it something that I I was absolutely correct on, because if you're reading at the level that I am reading at, then, like, in the same frequency, then you would not be giving me or anybody, any of my peers, the advice to give people that forum for external validation that you were right, especially if you're following your intuition. Like, what the fuck is that? That's an oxymoron. Is that how you say it? That completely conflicts following your intuition and getting external validation points from, I don't know, Joe Schmo is what they're telling me. So it's like, if you're trying to coach someone, you're not going to tell them, let that person that like had massive issues that you had to say goodbye to back into your life, to give them some space to tell them that you were right all along. Like, what is that? Okay, so keeping myself in check with my panel. This feels like a total game show, like Family Feud. Oh my gosh. But what was I correct in doing that, or should I give them like a fair warning, like strike one, strike two, strike, like, what are your thoughts on that, my panel? Seriously. Four of Pentacles in reverse, authority in reverse. So this has to deal with responsibility, taking responsibility. It's either the prompt, the need to, or it's also like not having to micromanage. So that could go either way. So let's get a clarifier for that, my panel. Two of Swords in reverse, concurrence. Let's take a look here. I have to be careful, you know, because what I say goes or stays, and I just need to make sure, because that was a very abrupt, certain, dismissal. Like, that was grounds for dismissal for me, because that leaves room for so much more, like, BS, especially when they're getting all buddy with, like, like verbatim all the things that, you know, I've relayed thus far. I mean, that person, I can tell in the same frequency that that person wasn't in the same frequency, because the offline convos that I've had, my offline videos, that person wasn't doing this, like, catching on to those messages. So it was almost like listen, copy, paste, validate, I'm with you kind of thing. So that's how I know that I don't know. I'm just putting all the clues together. And I feel like I do know. So, okay, back to here. Four of Pentacles in reverse and Two of Swords in reverse. This is shish kebab energy. I mean, there's two swords, four pentacles. Shish kebabs are appropriate in having, I think, at least three on each, you know, but it's two or more to feed on. But let's take a look here. So it's open road, like more clarity. To me, the Two of Swords here in reverse is kind of like the Hangman in reverse, like a sense of awareness, like there's a sense of clarity, because Two of Swords is kind of like blocked. You keep your blinders on, you're focusing on your stuff, you're kind of like accessing a decision-making point, but you're being more precise about it. So you need more space, you know, like roads blocked, like it's like that. But so this is kind of like the Hangman in reverse for me, in a sense of awareness, clarity, open road. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's not having to micromanage. Things should come with ease. So this is kind of like open road. This is a road opener. This is clearing the space of any like BS, any what do you call it, antics that are proposed as creating like an obstacle course or like a circus on path. So you're just clearing that space, Tina. This is correct. This is accurate. It should be simple. Based on my last readings or the last messaging, it should be pretty obvious at this point. So I did right by that. I did right. Like, you can't fool yourself out of like these signals. Like, I've blown off certain signals before, and oh my god, it blew up in my face. You know, it's like hot potato. And just like kaboom right there. So you're out. This is correct. This is correct. The goodbyes that I've said are correct. Yeah. Especially when it comes to other psychics. It is other practitioners. It is very important for me to be, I said important, so it's something about an apartment. I don't know. Something about like being the landlord. You can't pay your spiritual rent, and you're fucking with me, you're out. That's it. There are others that want to be in this space. So, and even without that, I'm not that needy to allow in neighbors that are going to constitute subcultures of BS in my complex. No. So pack your stuff and you're out. That's how it is. That's how it goes. I feel like right tingling on my right leg, my calf. Yep. All right. So anything else that you want to say? My panel with regards to that. 10 of Cups in reverse, accomplishment in reverse. What does that mean for here? I think it's a preservation of happiness. Like, you work this hard to get to a certain place. You built a community, and that's where you don't want to let loose. Just because you're building a community and just because people want to be there doesn't mean that they fit there. So this is a certain like club, like an elite club almost, where you are being more or I'm being more mindful of its members. Like, it's not just like a flat fee. Okay, you pay it, and then you know, there's codes of conduct in it. Yeah, in order to preserve the ultimate form of collective happiness. And you can't do that when somebody is like whispering in your ear, like opening portals for like effery, you know? And that's just important, you know? Let's get a verifier, like a clarifier for the 10 of Cups as it stands right here. Subversion, Queen of Swords, that is the absolute truth. All of that is the absolute truth. It's like, hey, you over there, like, I spotted bullshit, you know, I spotted that. Like, I'm in flow. You see, like, the cape, the garbs, like, I mean, her cape is just as much in flow as, like, what she's been through. What I've been through is just as much as what's on the tip of my sword. So, that's what they're telling me. So you can be precise about that. Like, it might seem ruthless, but like comparative to people who like really did me wrong, like, or like the workplace, how continuously like piling on, like, what do you call it, attacks, or doing it from working from remotely, uh, like BSing, like, it's crazy. Like, you guys work like the closest to the office, and you come in, like, you roll in around 11 o'clock, maybe not until like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Like, I know that you work on salary, but like, so do I, based on my contract. And you want me, like, you have an issue, and like, if I have to have like a doctor's appointment, or like my, like, what the fuck. So anyway, whatever. But what I'm saying, as far as like cutting people off, there's the people that I'm cutting off like instantaneously, like right now, are they should consider that actually a blessing rather than ruthless, because what's actually ruthless is the karma that's due, that's ongoing, that's kind of like compressed, what do you call it, condensed, energetics of karma to like the people in the workplace, and that kind of stuff. So uh, yeah. So working the angles, or working angles and the goodbyes. My panel, anything else that you would like to add to that? Based on like the mentioning of ruthlessness. Holly wants to say something, so. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's a sense of codependence here, but there's codependent play, and it's like, oh, you want to play me? I'll play you. Sure. Okay, I'll play that card with you. Yeah, I see that in like laid down. So this is kind of like playing Uno. It's like reverse Uno or whatever. Like this is Uno, where it's just two players now, and so this is kind of like a showdown. What the heck? Of codependence, like the Heyoka way. And so I was like, okay, well, if I have to kind of enact that energetic, it's what do you say? Codependent karma. So you want to latch onto me, well, like, because of that connectivity, you're the only recipient of the karma that's due to you. Like, it's direct. So there's it's a funny way of them saying like there's codependence in that divinity. Yeah. So it's like you want to play upon the goalpost of Five of Pentacles left mindset. So it's like the Heyoka thing that I told you, the mirroring, like 2 and 2 right there, showdown. That's interesting. I'm gonna put my right hand for clarifier. Page of Cups. Reduction. So this is simplified form of happiness. Yeah. Just plain and simple. Uno is about reduction anyway. Yeah. Until you like end the scene and you exit the scene, and then the next scene rolls out. So this is a sense of closure. This is a sense of a goodbye, with love. Maybe not the XO. Just that's it. You exit scene. I don't know why I'm getting like kind of like Romeo and Juliet, like a Shakespearean type of scene, or because I'm specifically seeing exit scene, that it's like a disappearance, like you just exit stage, and then you hear like the applause, and then the curtains draw, and then the background like change scenery, and then the actors are like refreshing, and like maybe costume change slightly, go to the balcony, this and that. So things are moving, things are digesting, in it's like collective dialogue, cosmic dialogue. Yeah, loading. This is a new move is what they're saying. In fact, this apparel looks kind of like the Shakespearean type of theme going on there. Okay. So, what else? Working the angles, and the goodbyes. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm feeling tingles on my legs for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, these people that I've said goodbye to, like, from past, I don't know, situationships, like, where it's kind of like I know of the person, but not like really, really know, other than what I read through divination and energetics. So it's not like I've dated these people, like, or like even went out once with these people, or, um, there's just like, it's not as, mm, manifested in, like, I don't know how to say it. How do you say it? Like, they were never on my calendar, you know what I mean, of events, or, never that. So those people that, but like, when energetics, and you witness that and you're part of it, it's a very different thing. So those people that I've said goodbye to, um there is still a connection point. I wouldn't say so much of a portal, but it's more like, those it's okay for me to accept admiration. It's okay for me to accept clients. It's okay for me to accept goodwill, okay? Regardless of any walk of life. It's okay for me. It's safe for me to do that. That's legit. Um, but as far as getting back into my life, like, if people, if yeah, so I'm gonna simplify it to that. But if those same people want to come back into my life and do, like, and manifest towards something, like, there there's boundaries set. Like, once you go a certain way, you, like, it's very similar to the psychics. Once I detect any effery, or like, I how do I say it? Um, it's just as though it's in the workplace. So if you betray me, then there are times where it's like, okay, so you're part of this bunch, right? You're part of, like, this kind of inner circle, right? And you betray me. Well, okay, now you are there. Okay? You're never going to get back into this side, okay? It's permanent. You're there, okay? You betray me again, guess what? You're there. It keeps moving outwards and outwards. So the goalpost, the station post, actually keeps moving outward, 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 based on those measures of intent. Um, and uh, you know, I I think that works very well for me. Um, yeah, so people get to see where they stand, and versus where they were, and that's their own preventative measure, based on, what their investments were, and how that's taken in my book. So um it's measures of influence and respect is what they're telling me. um it's alchemy in that arena, and so I'm doing very well for myself in that aspect. um mhm, that's what they're saying. So, working the angles and the goodbyes. Okay. How long has it been? 34, 35 on the clock, or all right, okay, we'll pull a couple more. Is there, okay, first, is there anything else that I should know about here? Mm, like, something that I should be aware of, like, any, like, you know, reminders for the week, that kind of thing. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So, this is kind of pocketed energy here. I feel it. Like the pockets are full. And attention, Tower moment. Oh my gosh, somebody did something very, very wrong. There is a strong decision here of a loss of the 10 of Pentacles. There's somebody that like did me absolutely wrong, and maybe I wasn't aware of it to the fullest extent, but they are asked out for sure. They are you know, not just, they're kind of like escorted out, you know, like this reminds me of that video, is it Bad Karma, from Axel Thesloff, the video of it, the money, like, just like because of something that they did that was bad, mm-hmm. Yeah, ooh, see, because this thing is called attention. This is a call to attention. Like, this is, by the way, memo, they did something really bad. That's not my energy. My energy is the call to attention that my like, I hold a great deal of wealth. Like, it's in my pockets. They're full. Like, I am there's a sense of being like at peace and knowing that I don't have to like collect from others. I don't have to like really like put myself out there. Like, how do I say it? I need to put myself out there, of course, but like not in the way that like I'm being told to through other psychics. And don't get triggered here. It's just more like I don't need to over PR things. I don't have to like over market myself in order to feel like satiated and full. Like, I don't need to do like cold calls and like start like trying to retrieve what's mine. There's something there that I just saw a little fly here. So everything is like zipper pockets. So, you know what I mean? Like reinforced. Like almost fireproof here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get a verification on that. Omnipotent strength. Oh, for sure. Fortification. That's so crazy. That's so weird. Thank you. Yeah, they're saying that definitely. I was like, at first I was like, is it like, I didn't ask whether it was for that side or for me. So I was just like, the card's going to tell me. And it's fortification, it's strength. My pockets are reinforced because they kept telling me, it's like, say it. And it's like how mommy, you know, like your mom gives you something that like is of or you know, someone of like an authority figure, a parental figure gives you something that is meant to kind of like advance you, and they're like, okay, like, are you, if you put it in your pocket, you might like lose it. Like, do like, so they're just saying like, put it like, secure it, zipper, like, you know. I'm like, okay, it's all right, mom. I got a zipper on my pocket. And then it's like, oh, okay, it's safe, you know, but don't forget it, you know. So it's kind of like that. They're saying that my pockets are indeed fortified, and I won't forget it because it is the freaking 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, but dude, that, I wasn't expecting anything. Like, I wasn't thinking anything ill intent. I was just like, that is a notice right there that somebody's gonna lose it, like, all the empire that they had like assembled or whatever. They did something really, really bad. Like, and it wasn't just like against me. It was against the whole collective. They were that greedy. They were that greedy, and they're gonna lose it all. You see? That's insane. That's insane. What? I'm hearing wipe out. That's So it's like that new wave that comes in, it's for somebody who can really handle like the mavericks, that whoa, that's crazy. That's me. Adversity, 5 of Pentacles. It is, yeah, it's like life throws you, you know, these things. Now I don't want to say bones, because I don't know why I heard bones, but it's like these one-offs. They life throws you these one-offs, and it's like, what are you gonna do with that? They're seeing, like, they're cracking the whip to see like, how are you gonna feed on that? Like, this is kind of like a den of lions, you know, like it's there's so it's like you throw out this piece of meat, and like, who's gonna fight for it, that kind of thing. And so um what is that I got really excited there, but then I was surprised to see the 5 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, intuition. So I know intuitively what's for me. So everything that they're throwing out there is not it's not always for me. So the offers that come through, like even energetically, they're not always for me. And I will intuitively know what is. Especially when facing adversity. Oh, riding the waves, right? Riding the mavericks. Like when you're surfing, or even like um like intense biking. I don't know what you call that. Mountain biking, yeah. Or like extreme skiing, or doing some kind of like extreme sports. Um there's first off saying something about the ethics of sportsmanship, but there's also the prime message in here is following your intuition on where to go, how to move. Like, there's something innate, the responsiveness that is kind of much in link in the energetics. What is it? It's like when they say it's showtime, baby, and then you follow through. It's kind of like this energetic cord, right? With the universe, and they know that you're like the bomb ass shit, right? And so it's I feel like this is for everyone, 100%, but like, I'm an access point of mine, so it's and certain people are, and that's why they can go through like the extreme navigation of things, like with like just what are you doing? So there's something about that, following that thread of intuition, that's very much in point, because universes are saying like, it's showtime, baby. And you're following that energetic cord, that thread that's like immaculate, like spot on, perfect. Um, and so you can ride the mavericks. You can do all of these things because you're following through, like, as an energetic cord, that you are the bomb ass shit, Tina. You know, so that's that's what I'm saying. Like, it's, you see that welcoming, like in God's hands kind of thing, and definitely like it's setting the tone, and that's insane. Yeah, like, who does acrobatics on a freaking bull? You know, um, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a well organized, well performed circus. Do you see that? Like with the bears, like at the intro. I mean, this. It's taming the beast, but also indulging in that grizzly. Like, there's something there that's it's right over the omnipotence card, like peeking out through the back here. Okay, I feel like that's it. That's a long that's a long way to say everything. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, undercover lovers, undercover alliances is what they're saying. Which are highly favored, to the point where it's like, shh, you do not want to publicize this, because people, there's like almost like death threat level. Like, people are that kind of jealous of that kind of those kind of alliances. I don't know why I would get that. I mean, like, Restriction, King of Wands. Yeah, these are strong alliances. What? This is a huge network. Like, you see, that's labeled as restriction. King of Wands right there. Holy smokes. These are major undercover alliances. Yeah, they got a tower moment right behind them. They can make decisions like no other. You see that lightning bolt right there cracking through the side? It's not supposed to come off as a oh my gosh, you see, like, there's a mushroom cloud right back in there, like Hiroshima, you know, like this. That's like, you see, that's yeah. So, like, even if, you know, there were to be anything that, like, would come down on me, like death threats or whatever, because I keep getting stuff about, like, bullet wounds, like how to survive a bullet wound, and like music that's like, what is it, Nirvana, I swear I don't have a gun, and then, like, the next song also having to pertain to that, like, um I have to find out in my playlist, but it was in the past week or so that I was like, so there's that. But even if something were to happen on that level, like, my crew would handle it, you know, they'd handle it. Velocity, of Wands, they would handle it. Whoa, that's insane. Anubis, yeah, death. Oh my gosh. Wow, Anubis, like, in disguise with the gold collar. Holy, you know, something about shock collar, big Ballin, the next advance to the next level in the game. That's totally Anubis pulling. Yeah. Oh, that's collective energy. My crew that would pitch in for me. And so that I could gain, like, momentum and velocity too, that to the next level in the game. This is also the dog pound too, kind of like, you know, that energetic. And they are saying shot collar something 50 what is it? It's something highway and my way, and it's like, it's kind of like, like, how do I say it, the fluid motion, but it's like, the way they wrap it is like, it's like affirmation, whereas shot call and a big ball, and, you know, there's more like a melodic thing to it. Those are two different songs. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so top of the deck, no secret to this saucy. 8 of Cups. So this is like, this is seclusion. This is kind of doing things, like making decisions on your own, Tina. This is moving away from the noise. And this also means my my immediate collective, and it's no offense at all, because my collective knows how much noise there is out there, so it's like, go, it's like, spread your wings, Frodo, kind of thing. It's so this goodbye isn't like a firm goodbye. This is like, oh, I'm gonna return, but I need to, like, clear, I need some clearance right now. So this is a this is like, kind of like a bon voyage type of thing, which is, I don't get customary in the 8 of Cups. Like, this is different. This is, oh my gosh, this is, oh, these are conglomerates. This is my conglomerate energy. Remember in the, what is it, Tarot of the Spirit, I think, one of my car readings, I use that deck, and so the 4 of Cups is like that big ring, right, with the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups, like, spilling forth, like, investments on from both sides, like, I don't know, Democrat, Republican, like, you know, it's like left wing, right wing, the left-handed path, right-handed path, those, like, the emergence based on those merging to invest in my freaking honeypot. That's them. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, shit. Somebody let down the cult. Anyway, talk about, you know, 10 of Cups. Yeah. These things that just, like, fell here. Still correct. Still correct. Yeah, this is all still correct. I'm gonna see what's behind that. Fortitude, 7 of Wands, for sure. This is receiving the advantage from those that have an advantage too. So it's like when they gave to me, it's not like they were moved into lack mindset or like a lacking. I mean, they're smart enough to know, like, are you gonna their investments are meant to grow. So like they're well versed enough. You see the color coding on that? Like, come on, yeah, for sure. Do you see that? Like, definitely. That's fortitude. Again, pockets. See? That's part of my 10 of Pentacles right there. My pockets are, you know, deep and secure. Fortitude. They're that alliance is strong. Okay, so I picked 3 from there. So what's the third card here? 7 of Cups. Master number 77. This is the Master Revolutionary Leader. I think so. But Master Revolutionary for sure. Delusion. 7 of Cups. There's just it's like I'm hearing Delirium by, I think, Enigma and Sarah McLachlan. So there's just like this dream state of ethereal like possibilities in that. And basically all 7 cups are stirred. 7 cups, 7 wands. So within the 7 of wands, with these energetics, we all get to like celebrate together. It's some kind of like spiritual gala. Like it's kind of like a elite social here. Yeah. That's interesting. I don't know what these other 2 cards would mean. I was just curious. Oh, this is where the showdown happens. Like, I have a really solid crew, which actually gives chances. Like, oh, when they do verifications, they don't just like do as told unless it's like it's a, I don't know. I don't think they, like, these are people who can stand on their own too. So, when there are certain cues to handle certain situations, they do their own verification in checking like the energetics too before they make the final move. And that's what it's showing me in the next few cards. So that's good. That's actually that offers a lot of a great deal of peace of mind, because those that are just going to, like, you know, be a ride or die with you, but without having their own like standards and verification points that are in alignment, that show like synchronicity and ethics, it's like some things can go wrong if they don't have their own checkpoints to bring to the table to like say that, like, oh, we're in alignment. So like it's kind of like internal validity and showing their credentials. Yeah, I really feel like that. Because you can have somebody that's really gung-ho and like down for you, but at the same time, that can get you know that can get reckless if they're just like doing as they're told, you know, because like whether you're a mind reader or not, like there's an assumption of responsibility that's carried out on this level on all, like on a full spectrum. So I think that's it. I think that's all that they wanted to tell me right now. The closure card here is 2. Okay. Death in reverse and 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So one has to do with working the angles and working the goodbyes. And these are really good validation points to that. Death card in reverse, transformation, working the angles, so obviously different realms of perspectives, and the goodbyes, which is obvious to, you know, the non-reciprocative forces that are not like pulling their weight with what was provided. So yeah, they told me to say it like that. What else? Not giving. Okay. So it's kind of like taking the power back. Yeah, those are the validation points right there. Closure, points of closure. I like it. Very good. All right. Thanks very much for all donations provided in light and love that are reciprocated equally in light and love, of light and love only. I call back all my power, all my energetics to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael's blue flame for cleansings, for blessings, and to be refortified within me and only me, no bother, all bonus points included. Thanks so much. All extra credit included. Thanks so much. Upon closing the portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas to assisting with a sequence of rollout in light and love. I close the portals in this reading. Now,